Welcome in, guys, to the Wake Up Sports Podcast. First of all, I would like to say shout out to our co-host, Dally, wonderful, and Boss, who's not around camera because he's stuffing his face with some pizza right now.
Getting fat, motherfuckers.
Also, shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to Jerky Pro Energy. Jerky Pro. Also, shout out to who's our other two guys? I'm forgetting.
Dubby.
Gimme W. Also W Energy. If you guys want some fire energy that won't make you crash, and if you guys want the best energy in the game, go grab your guys some. Also, if you guys want to go to a concert or whatever, shout out to Seat Geek, who's doing basically, if you use our code, you get $20 off your first purchase on SeatGeek. So, guys, let's get into the wide world of sports. The first story I got for you guys is from the NFL. Juju Smith was released from the Patriots today, according to Jeremy Fowler. How do you guys feel about that?
Go be a Steeler.
Back to Pittsburgh.
Basically. I mean, send him back home.
Okay.
Send him back home, or he can go back and be a lame content creator for FaZe.
If you're hearing this right now, come back home and team up with the menace of the NFL and NFL young boy, George Pickens. Come team up with him.
Oh, my gosh. Also, in other news, former Purdue wide receiver Rondell Moore is done for the season. He had a knee injury in practice. He basically had to be put in an air cast and transported to a hospital instantly when it happened, and he's done for the season. Shout out to Rondell Moore with a hopefully for a speedy and strong recovery. Also, in other crazy news, the Carolina Panthers coaches and staff members were unharmed after their Delta Airlines flight veered off the taxiway and got stuck in mud while trying to make it to their gate back at the airport on Friday morning, which is crazy.
Typical rednecks trying to mud on the fucking.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
The guys, but can't take the guy out of the country. Hey, that's not a bad take right there. Lions take Juju over Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Oof, that's actually kind of a crazy one. But in other news, Andrew Booth, corner for the Vikings, was traded to Dallas for Nelson Wright. Shout out to Rocky and NFL Network for this source.
So the Vikings lost 2 cornerbacks this year? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Also, Logan Thomas, former tight end for the Commanders and for the 49ers, have also been released. Reported by Tom Palazzaro, or whatever his name is. You guys know who I'm talking about. Also, the sixth and final story I have for the NFL is after Son, a gunner, was diagnosed with a CF. A Boomer and Asher Esiason working tirelessly to raise funds to combat the disease. All these years later, their effort in those so many in the CF community have resulted in basically drugs that can save and extend lives, including Gunther's. That is all about the love and parents for these kids and genius scientists. And this is from Schefter.
So Boomer Esiason is trying to raise money to pay for his kid's disease. Is that what I'm understanding?
And he's also trying to find research for like kids that are affected by the same disease.
Well, shout out Boomer.
Now, getting into the Olympics, and guys, let me just say,
don't judge me, Chad. I'm drinking out of a 2-liter. Okay, fuck you.
Let me just say, this first story is kind of shocking. Noah Lyles, American, gets third place in his signature event, the 200-meter sprint, and the other American, Kenny Basnick, gets silver, and the winner of the 200 sprint was Bawanami Alisa from Tijuanago, wins gold. But after the race, Noah Lyles asked for medical attention. Basically, he had to be like he had to be what is
Was
it
he
called?
carted off? Was he
not
carted
carted,
off?
but wheelchaired. He had to be wheelchaired off because, according to him and his coaches, after the race, 2 days before that, he tested positive for COVID.
Damn.
He tested positive during the trials and during the finals.
Oh snap!
Nice job.
Do you think the Olympics could spark a whole new trial of COVID flashback? Like,
Yeah.
all these different
Mhm.
countries getting in together with different. Oh man, that'd be crazy. But hey, that's what
Yeah.
Noah Lyles gets for talking shit. Champions of what? The NBA is better than the Olympics. Okay, that's what you get.
And guess what?
Also,
My bad.
what's up?
Go ahead.
No, my bad. You're gonna cover it, Peter. My bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna cover it.
Oh yeah, shout out Pittsburgh for losing their first game of the season. Yeah, there you go. I covered it.
All right. Shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson and the women's Olympic 4x100-meter relay team for winning gold, and they absolutely smashed the field. Like they smashed the field. Like the second closest racer was about a second and 1.3 seconds behind, which that is a lot in track. Third story I have is Sydney McLaughlin, Lavernera, basically destroys her own record and gets first to win 2 gold medals, and she smashed it by almost 2 full seconds.
Yeah, that was crazy.
She
was ahead,
smashed
like,
it.
if you looked at the camera angle of it, Peter, like I don't know if you guys watched or not, but like they had it on one of the racers in the pack, and then they had to like
Yep.
pan off. Dude,
Yep.
it was a great distance.
Mm-hmm.
You could see the actual runners behind her on the other side of the track while she was going.
Literally. Like, and this was hurdles. This wasn't a sprint. This was hurdles, and she was destroying them that bad.
Yeah, it was crazy. I did watch that.
Also, guys, getting into the men's soccer. For the bronze medal today, we had Egypt versus Morocco. Morocco absolutely obliterated Egypt, 6-0. 6-0. How is that a game? Also, in the gold medal match between France and Spain, let me just say that game was insane because first in the 11th minute, France goes up 1-0. Then in the 16th minute, Spain scores, and then on the top of that, after that, I think it was like the 36th minute and 41st minute. Spain decides to go up 3-1 at half. Then in the 90th minute, France scores, and then in extra time of the 90th minute, I think it was like the 93rd minute, France scores again. They go into overtime, and then from there, basically Spain just ran away with it, scored 2 goals in extras, and won the game 5-3. 5-3. So basically, the winner of the men's soccer, Spain got gold, France got silver, and Morocco got bronze. Now going into women's soccer, U.S. beats Germany 1-0 because of Sophia Smith in the 116th minute, who's also her fiance is Wilson, the wide receiver from, I think he's now on the Cardinals, I think still. But also on top of that, Brazil just beats the Olympic champions from the last Olympics, Spain, 4-0. Or no, sorry, 4-2. And in which, also on top of that, the Brazilian legend Marta is suspended for 2 games because of so many yellow cards and red cards. And he tried to appeal him, but they basically upheld them. And that's just crazy for Brazil to do that. Like for them to destroy Spain that bad. And then also on top of that, basically the bronze medal was today. And Germany beat Spain 1-0 to get the bronze medal. And then tomorrow, US versus Brazil will be tomorrow at 11 Eastern in the morning, if you guys want to watch it. Also, the sixth story I have is American Cole Hocker stuns and wins gold in the 1,500 meter run, and basically wins the race by a photo finish again, and he beats the 2 favorite of the event by 3 seconds. He also beat his partner by 0.14, 14 hundredths of a second. 14, yes. Michael Wilson is the fiance of Sophia Smith. Thank you for that.
I just got something to say. Beating your partner is wicked, but that's all.
Also getting into it, Rob Benjamin earns his first gold medal in the 400 meter hurdles and wins gold. Where 27. Listen to this. Basically the person that won the 400 meter hurdles for the women, this was her first time ever doing this event in the Olympics, and she gets first. And basically, he finished with a time of 46.46. The person that comes in second from Norway comes in with 47.06, and then the Brazilian claims bronze and gets a 47.26, which is crazy to say. Waters water polo, Australia knocks out the U.S. in a penalty shootout 6-5 to move into the gold medal match. Also, Spain beats the defending champs Netherlands, who also won a penalty shootout to go into the gold medal match, 5-4. So basically, the bronze medal will be tomorrow at 4:35 Eastern time in the morning, United States versus Netherlands, and the gold medal match will be also tomorrow at 9:35 in the morning, and that will be that will be Spain versus Australia. Yes, thank you for that. Also getting into men's water polo now, because I kind of just split it up there. Basically, we got our revenge. I just gotta say, we got our revenge. In men's water polo, Croatia beats Hungary 9-8, which is a crazy score. And then Serbia beats the United States 10-6. And so it's the bronze medal match on Sunday. It will be the United States versus Hungary at basically 4:35 Eastern time, and the gold medal match, which is kind of awesome because it's basically the Balkans. It's basically Serbia versus Croatia at 8 Eastern in the morning on Sunday. Now, in women's basketball,
Did you guys hold on, Peter? Did you guys catch that shot he just threw at us? Did you guys catch that? We got our revenge after America beat Serbia in basketball, and then he's like, "Oh, Serbia beat the United States in water polo."
Serbia in a real sport.
What? What?
Hey, listen. Do you know how the Olympics tried to get to beat hunger?
How?
They got jerky pro.
Facts.
Mhm.
All right,
Yeah,
what else we got,
um,
Pete?
Yep.
Also getting into women's basketball. The U.S. absolutely smashed Australia, 85-64 with Asia Wilson scoring 10 points, 8 rebounds, 2 steals. 2 steals. Oh wait, no, where is it? 2 steals and 4 blocks, and also leading in scoring. Brianna Stewart scores 16 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. And also, we also had another crazy game that actually went in OT, and this is kind of crazy. We have U.S. versus France in the men and women's basketball finals, which is crazy to think about. All right. Now we got the men's, and then it's the medal count, and then we can move on. In the men's semifinal, we had some major drama in the first matchup with the host country France versus Germany. Germany started out real strong, going ahead up by 16. France decided to storm back, and after some very controversial calls in the game, the final score was 73. France 69, Germany, but the leading scorer for France was Yabusele with 17 points, 7 rebounds, an assist, and 1 steal. But in the final minute, he did foul out, in which Evan Fournier hit 2 clutch shots to seal the game and basically win the game for France. And the crazy thing is, he only had 5 points. He only had 5 points, and the 5 points he scored were the most crucial points in the game. Now this next one was literally an absolute shattering moment in my heart. Absolutely shattering. Zašto Serbia ne može da pobediš. Serbia led by at least 17. The U.S. came back and won 95-91. Curry had 36 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist with 1 steal. But let me just say, stop. I saw the dancing. It's going to be funny because next time you guys have the Olympics, you guys are going to have nobody because Tatum already said he's not coming back. Embiid said he's going to go play for his actual country. Also, LeBron, KD, who else do I have to bring? Curry may even retire. Who you guys going to have? Oh, Donovan Mitchell? Oh, Evan Mobley?
4 years from now, we'll figure it out, and we'll still beat you.
Nope.
Yeah, don't forget.
USA in the chat. Hey, shout out to Serbia. Like no jokes. Serbia really with America. Like they were up big, and fell with all the talented that the United States basketball team has. But
literally,
they gave it a good try. But you can't fuck with LeBron James. He's the GOAT.
But let me just say this, Peter. Let me just say this real quick. If you guys lose against France, I would not be surprised. Because let me just say, these officials have been very, host side, very, for the host side. I would not be surprised if you guys lost.
We'll just give them some French fries. It'll be all right.
Oh, my gosh. All right.
Hey, Peter.
Go ahead, Allie.
Can I just say?
What's it?
Can I just say that even me and you had this conversation yesterday.
Yes. Yes.
You recognize how much is coming up in the U.S. men's basketball that could be.
But
Alabama, you have who else?
Paolo Banchero can
Jalen Green.
Also, Paolo Banchero can he can choose between 2 countries, and he's already favored the other country more. He He can choose between Italy. He can choose between Italy or the United States, and he's already actually played with Italy, and he actually says that he actually likes Italy a lot more.
Well,
because he'll actually get a lot more playing time.
There's so much talent that the U.S. could bring in the next 4 years. Evan Mobley, if in the next 4 years, I don't mean to sound biased, but that he could be a really.
I mean, we'll see because
let's not forget, Wonderful's gonna make a debut.
All right. Let's get out of this story. Basically, the last thing I have is the medal count, and the United States totals with medals 111 total, but they are tied. They are tied with China for 30.
Yeah, we know.
What's up, Maggie? The U.S. and China are tied for gold at 33.
We need to call Dennis Rodman to go over there and handle that, so we can get it. Get our winnings up.
And in third place we have Great Britain with 57 and with 14 gold. France with 56 total medals and 14 gold, and then we have Australia who has 48 total but has 18 gold. And I'm going to throw it over to Dally for some esports. What's up?
Did you see that picture of that women's? I think it was the 400, I believe. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Her,
Leah Richardson? Yeah. Leah Richardson?
Yeah. Did you see the way she looked back at everybody?
Dude, I personally don't like.
If you look back at it,
I don't like how bro. I was actually so happy when she lost in the 100-meter because she was becoming so cocky and she was basically trying to say that she was the fastest woman ever, this and that, and she gets absolutely destroyed. And I was actually happy that happened to her. If I'm being honest.
Sure. Okay.
All right, wonderful. Let's get into some esports and your Rice Owls.
All right. We're going to start off with the Rice Owls real quick. Rice Owls is going to be going against Fresno State. They are set to meet in 2026 and 2027. The first away game will be going September 26th in 2026 at Fresno. And then it will be a home game on 9/11 in Houston. I know.
Oof.
So, and the last time we played Fresno State, it was like 30. It was like 30 to 10 or something like that. We have a big win streak over them. After that, we have Houston being too scared to want to play Rice Owls in the rivalry game. They do not want to play us anymore. So there is no more Bayou Bucket game after the Owls beat them last season and winning the Bayou Bucket in double overtime. So goodbye to Houston. Maybe we'll find a new rival game. Maybe we'll start going against Texas again because we did play Texas before. It wasn't great. It was not great, but we did play Texas. After we'll go on to Rice senior Dean Connors has been named to the 2024. I don't know. Is it Doak or Doak Walker Award?
It's Doak.
It's Doak.
It's
Doak.
It's Doak Walker.
Okay. Doak Walker Award watch list, which was released on Tuesday by the PwC SMU Athletic Forum. The forum annually presents the award to the nation's most outstanding college running backs. Connors enjoyed a breakout season in 2023, leading the Owls in rushing of 771 yards, 7 rushing touchdowns, and all-purpose yards was 1,189, while also catching 43 passes for 403 yards and scoring three touchdowns with receiving. His average of 6.4 yards per carry was the highest for Rice running back with at least 100 carries since Thomas Lott Jr. averaged 6.4 in 2005. He closed the season strongly, rushing for 591 yards on 80 carries over the last 7 games and scored a pair of touchdowns in the First Responder Bowl, the first Owl with multiple rushing touchdowns in a bowl game since Dickie Magle in the 1954 Cotton Bowl. Now we're going to move on. We're going to go to the Call of Duty drama because there's quite a bit. Now, all you Patriot fans can't stand your owner because your owner is messed up for this. Boston Breach owner Robert Kraft has laid off all employees and told the players on the team to move out of their apartment the day of seizing everything. The players were playing for free, but they still are going to the World Cup in Saudi Arabia. But after that, nobody knows what to do yet. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Do you think Robert Kraft should have gave them more time or said something sooner than what he did?
You said they were playing for free, so he wasn't paying them?
Nope.
But they had room and board, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Was he paying for groceries and the lights and all that stuff? Like, how were they paying for it?
Any earnings that they won from tournaments, they had to pay out of their own pocket.
Wow. Fuck Robert Kraft.
Yeah. And some of these players aren't even like their youngest one is Snoopy, who I don't even think he's 21 yet.
Oh shoot.
But they're still going to Saudi Arabia for the World Cup, but again, we don't know what's going to happen with that. I mean, obviously as of right now, they're not a team. Everything's getting seized.
If they win it though, the earnings are theirs, right?
Yeah, it is. But again, that's such a big toss-up because basically what Robert Kraft was saying is that he's thrown so much money into this team that's not producing, not doing anything, that he just basically pulled the plug without telling them.
That's kind of like screwed up.
It is.
It's very screwed up.
He should have gave them at least a warning, like, hey, you guys are going to need to find a new place. But no, the day of the season of him starting to seize things, he told them, you guys have to be moved out by tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder who his advisor was. Was it Antonio Brown?
I have no idea.
Wow.
Screw Robert Kraft. Patriot fans, you should be ashamed of yourself for all that. Just saying.
Yeah.
They suck now. They can't win without Brady.
Brady was something to do behind this, probably. No, I'm just playing. All right. Now we're going to move on to some Call of Duty news. Leaks have been getting Black Ops 6 in trouble. A lot of people have been saying that they should release the game for free by now because everybody's been seeing how the game is and just give us the insight that you want from the actual players and not the developers. How do you guys feel about that?
Can I just say one thing? The whole reason why it's getting major leaked because they're also making copies for the OG system in the PS4, and that's how it's actually getting leaked. Yeah. Because all these basically modded PS4s are leaking all this content of this game, and a lot of people are actually pissed off about it.
Yep.
Because it's basically ruining the quality of the game, but it's also like if they just kept it on the next gen, such as PS5 and like the new Xboxes, this wouldn't have been happening at all.
Exactly. They messed up big time. But I will say, in general, the zombies in this Black Ops 6 looks amazing. They did a trailer reveal. Looks amazing. If you like the Call of the Dead when they did it in Black Ops, that's the vibes you're going to get.
Oh.
It looks amazing. It absolutely looks amazing. They outdid themselves with this zombies, is what I'm going to say.
Well, if you own a modded PS4, you're a bad person.
Basically,
I mean, there's actually a lot of
there's already
people.
people cheating in the game already, even when the game's not even out yet.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim Harbaugh. Shout out Jim Harbaugh. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Exactly.
Eddie
Now,
Guerrero lived by it. And never mind.
oh shit.
Talk about the rest.
I got, I cheat, I steal.
Now, the LA Thieves news that a lot of people have been talking. Nadeshot told Formal, ex-Optic, and ex-teammate told Formal on stream if he wants to play, he will take him instantly to play for LA Thieves. Nadeshot also said he will give Formal the keys to the kingdom to do whatever he wants to be on the team. Formal said he would revamp the roster, but would keep Ghosty, which is a W. Ghosty has so much potential, and with how good Formal was, Formal's not washed either. Other people have been saying Formal's washed. He is not washed one bit. The man came out of Halo, getting second place, and he's not washed. To me, I wouldn't say he's up there for being a GOAT of Call of Duty. He is up there with Scump, Crim 6, and then it goes to Formal. After that, Nadeshot said he is not trolling. He is dead ass serious on this deal. So, it sounds like Formal might be joining LA Thieves to play and going to be keeping Ghosty, but he's going to take out the other players and get new sub players.
Ooh.
And you know what? There's some players that I think they're gonna scoop up, and I think he's gonna get Snoopy. I think Snoopy, Formal, Ghosty, and I wouldn't be surprised if they keep Joe Deceives.
Wow.
Joe Deceives started playing great during champs. Honestly, him and Ghosty were the ones carrying that game. The people that folded in that champ series was Cramp and Nasty, and I will not forgive them for that. So, moving on. A little bit of drama. Hex walked up to Formal during one of his little vlogs and asked, "Why are you talking to Nadeshot about a deal that?" Because Formal and Hector, they're still kind of like collaborating. They're still like together. But Nadeshot did say that he can still represent for Optic and hang out with them, but when the season starts, it's all LA Thieves.
That's
it's a sticky situation. I will say that because Formal's been with Optic for so long, won so many championships, original dynasty, and Hector's not. People say that they're joking, that he's just joking, blah. No, Hector's mad. Hector's upset about this because he's been around for so long, and if he wanted a chance to play for Optic, I think he would give him the chance if he just asked. But in my opinion, I think that Optic roster is set. They don't really need him. They don't need him. I think Formal should go to LA Thieves and teach Ghosty the ropes that he could do phenomenal things. But moving on to the next subject, Uplink is in the discussion of making its return to Black Ops 6. Now, a lot of people are questioning this because Uplink was in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and I believe it was also in Advanced Warfare. And the reason why they had it was because you had jetpacks and you can jump in the air, wall run, and you can do interceptions from the ball going into the goal. So we don't know what they're going to do with Uplink at this point because there's no jetpacks, there's no wall running. It's boots on the ground, so it's kind of like capture the flag, or like sounds like they're gonna start playing like handball in Call of Duty,
Handball.
or
Good
like
one.
ultimate frisbee, basically. So, that's what's going on there. Uh, LAG, the team is all broken up. Possibility. Flames was sent to free agency, which was kind of crazy because they picked him up. He was doing really well, and they just dropped him out of kind of nowhere. Flames is going to be going to Vegas for the World Cup. Or not Flames, sorry. Fame from LAG is going to go play for Vegas for the Esports World Cup. And Estriol and DiamondCon are on Rocker for World Cup. And Rocker was bought out by G2. So G2 is Team Rocker. So we will see Linz, DiamondCon, Estriol, and Ackers, Gunless playing on the same team. And that's we had Street Fighter, Fortnite, and Team Fight Tactical starting this week for the World Cup. Street Fighter is looking amazing. I've been on the edge of my seats, very close matches, back and forth. Make sure to watch it, you guys. It's been a lot of fun to watch Street Fighter. Fortnite is not playing as you would think. It's not a battle royale setting. It is capture the flag. It's two teams going against each other and capture a flag best out of 5. So you're seeing people dropping like 24 to like 30 kills a game, which is absolutely insane. And it basically kind of gives you the feel of Halo, back in the Halo days. That's what I'm seeing out of it. And then Teamfight Tactical, that's been a fire matchup. If you like League of Legends, that's right up your alley. It's been fire to watch. Just make sure you guys try to watch it. It's on YouTube. This whole weekend, it's nothing but Team Tackle, Fortnite, and I can't remember the other one. I'm losing my train of thought. What was it, you guys? Team Tactical, Fortnite, and Street Fighter.
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter. Make sure to watch it. And then starting next week, we will get Call of Duty. We'll be starting up. StarCraft 2 is starting up, and FIFA will be starting next week. So tune in for that. We'll see one-on-ones in FIFA for the World Cup. 19 players will be playing FIFA in the World Cup, and I'm excited for this Call of Duty matchup. I'm really excited. I want to see who's going to be winning the whole thing. And that's it for me.
Jolly, what you got?
All right. So we're going to start off with the Guardians. We're not looking so hot. Losing 6 straight, actually. We just lost tonight, so make that straight. It's not looking pretty. We need to get our act together because we're playing like we don't want to win a World Series this year. But anyways, Monday we lost 7-6 to the Diamondbacks. Quan went 2 for 5. Jose Ramirez went 3 for 4 with an RBI, and he scored 2 runs. Andres Jimenez went 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs and also scored a run. And then Bo Naylor went 2 for 4 with an RBI. So there ended up being a doubleheader on Wednesday due to a postponement weather on Tuesday. So
who?
Huh? Bo Naylor.
Who?
That's what I said.
All right.
Doubleheader due to they had a doubleheader due to postponement on Wednesday. Guardians ended up losing both of them. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. It's aggravating when you're one of the top teams in the league right now, and you already lost 7 straight. You're playing like you want to win. You don't want to go during the playoffs. and don't want to win a World Series. All I gotta say is vote, get your team together, because this is what happened to the Cavs last year near the end of the season.
Mm-hmm. I think.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
That
Sorry,
was
guys,
crazy.
having a little technical difficulty.
Sorry,
This
guys.
is why we're moving, guys. We're leaving Restream and going to
Rumble. Because you
well,
see.
Well, mine wasn't a technical difficulty. I had some random guy knock on my door
What?
at almost 11 o'clock at night, asking asking if he could borrow like sugar.
No. Listen, I'm just letting you know this now. There has been a lot of people in the Midwest. They would basically ask for sugar. They would basically step into the house, and they're that's how like a lot of these like
Oh,
robberies
you
are
didn't get
happening.
that. I was talking to him through my window, so he didn't come to he didn't come close to my door. But yeah, I told him no, and he just went okay and walked off.
That's right, Matthew. That's right.
In the early game, Jose Ramirez went 1 for 3 with an RBI. Josh Naylor went 1 for 4 with a solo homer. Andres Jimenez went 2 for 4. And then in the late game, Jose Ramirez went 1 for 4 with a solo homer. And David Fry went 1 for 3 with a solo homer. All right. Well, that's enough of the Guardians before I get really aggravated.
At least you're not a Chicago White Sox fan.
So WWE, really short coverage, nothing really big to cover. Kind of big. Roman returned to SmackDown tonight, and he ended up attacking the whole new bloodline.
Oh.
So we are really getting into. This is going to lead up to Survivor Series. I feel like a Survivor Series War Games, and I think we're going to see the original bloodline without Solo, and replacing Solo will probably end up being Sami Zayn. What I'm hearing from, so we're probably going to end up seeing Roman, the Usos, Sami Zayn, and then I think there has to be a fifth member. I think the fifth member ends up being The Rock. That's just my opinion. I understand he's old and he's making movies, but I think he's going to be the fifth member. That's just me.
That would make sense to bring
today on
John Cena. That would make a lot of sense.
You think?
Either that, or you know who I'm joining that, even though it doesn't make sense, but I could see Dean Ambrose coming back and being part of that.
That'd be another
helping
one.
out Roman.
I would love to see Dean Ambrose make a comeback.
That'd be that.
We would get such a loud pop if he comes back.
I'm not gonna be happy with wrestling until I see a Goldberg versus Stone Cold Steve Austin match.
That would be a good match. So today on SmackDown, I was kind of watching the Steelers game. I wasn't really able to get into SmackDown, so DIY beats Pretty Deadly. Don't look at me like that. It's preseason.
What happened though?
We ended up losing to the Texans, which their coach said they would only be drive. Their starters would only be playing a drive, and they ended up playing a full almost 2 quarters.
The Bears beat them,
and we ended up losing. Also, more on the Steelers. Marcus Golden. He basically played second string edge rusher to Alex Highsmith. I'm sorry, I had to think about it for a second. He ended up playing backup edge rusher to Alex Highsmith. He ended up retiring. Shout out to Marcus Golden. Thank you for everything you've done. I hope retirement goes well. All right, guys. The biggest news that has been happening in the NFL, well, one of the top news in the NFL that's been going around is Brandon Ayuk. So this week we learned, I think it was Tuesday, correct me if I'm wrong, but there was 2 teams involved. That was the Patriots and the Cleveland Browns. And Wednesday, Wednesday, turns out another team known for the Pittsburgh Steelers got involved. And he rejected the Patriots. The Patriots are out. So he doesn't want nothing to do with the Patriots. And the Browns were going to offer Amari Cooper and I believe a second round and a third round, I believe.
Yes.
That's a good trade. I like that trade.
And
Yeah,
Brandon Ayuk himself rejected it.
Yeah, he vetoed it himself.
Yep. He does have veto in where he wants to go. And he did state at first, at the beginning of all this, before the Patriots and the Browns got involved, he wanted to either go to the Commanders or the Pittsburgh Steelers. And now that the Commanders don't seem to be interested, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they hop back in by next week. Don't be surprised if that happens. But he wants to go play for the Pittsburgh Steelers and Mike Tomlin. The only problem with that is Omar Khan doesn't want to give up players, and they want someone back.
We're having some technical difficulties, guys, because Restream is being so weird.
Can you guys hear me still?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yep.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Trade Russell Wilson. Fuck it.
Literally.
I mean, at this point, we could trade Russell Wilson. But in my opinion, I'm sorry, guys, I got to stand up because it's the only way I can connect to you guys. What I've been seeing on like sources and stuff like that, they wanted George Pickens or Pat Freiermuth, but we don't want to give them up. So at first, our first trade package was, which is kind of ridiculous to me because I didn't really see us giving up a first rounder since we got Minka. But we were offering Calvin Austin a first rounder and a second rounder, I believe it was. And that was rejected, but I think it's because of the player wise.
Yeah.
So I think but I just saw yesterday that we sent a new package and we're waiting to hear back.
But have you also heard that today that like I get he went on Twitter and said, that's not true. But did you also hear that he will take $28 million to possibly stay with the team per year?
It's possible, but he's.
Did you see what I put in the group chat? The Niners met with Brandon Ayuk today and had a great conversation.
Yeah.
They are restarting contract negotiation.
Mm-hmm. So he might even stay.
I did see that, but I also he might.
You might have to trade.
Also stated
to get him. You may have to give him a trade they can't turn down.
Why am I having technical difficulties?
You guys gotta really give him something amazing.
Yeah, because if the Niners are willing to
exactly,
and to keep going with him, then you're gonna have to offer something that's gonna be worth his while. So, all right,
exactly.
We're gonna move forward with the show. What we got up next, Pete? What you got?
All right,
I do. Wait, I did miss something on the Rice Owls thing. I do
You're good.
apologize.
You're good.
The offensive lineman of Rice Owls, Lavelle Dumont, said due to unseen circumstances, he will no longer be playing as a student athlete. But head coach
Ooh.
Mike Bloomgren offered him a coaching position to finish out his master's degree. So W coach for letting him be on the coaching staff so he can finish his master's degree.
Okay, guys, getting into some boxing and MMA news. Basically, the big rumor right now in the MMA community is that John Jones may be retiring because these tweets that he's been coming out with lately on Twitter/X, he's basically hinting towards retirement, and like the weird thing is, he won't like. Okay, he won't fight the actual dude that's supposed to fight him, like for the title, because he doesn't want to tarnish his career. But the thing is, he'll go fight a former heavyweight champion that's totally out of his prime, Stipe Miocic, which is bull in my opinion. Also, on top of that, UFC and the MMA commission has allowed a 12 to 6 elbow now is legal in UFC. And actually, the one loss that John Jones has was because of repeated 12-1 strikes to Matt Hamill. So, do we think that they take off that loss because they're taking off the 12-6 strikes?
Possibly.
Do you think that they take off, do you think they take off the loss because of those strikes? I mean, possibly. But
Yeah.
But also in boxing news, Jake Paul said that he is 100% interested in boxing for the U.S. in 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles.
No,
How do you
thank
guys feel about that?
No, thank you.
But also on top of that, if you guys look at like some of his most recent photos, you can totally tell he's on sports and enhancing supplements because he has massive acne and he has a massive bulk. And I know somebody in my family that has done that stuff, and he knew right away that he was on it.
I mean,
So.
you can definitely tell he's on something that he shouldn't be.
Exactly.
It's just crazy.
Exactly.
I don't want him on the team. I don't want him part of United States boxing. Just let him keep doing whatever fanciness he's doing.
Also,
I haven't really been fans of the Pauls since that whole Boris situation, which I'm not going to go into detail about.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what basically ruined Logan's whole content career was that video. I know the exact video you're talking about. I saw the video, and it is horrendous. He can apologize as much as he wants, but no, you can't. You're not gonna be able to take that back.
No, definitely not.
But the final thing I have is my predictions for the UFC fight night: Spivak versus Turpa, and basically my overall record right now is 9-4, and hopefully let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for 5-1 or possibly 6-0. So bets. So my first prediction is I have Turpa upsetting Spivak. Basically by a unanimous decision. I have Chipe beating Damon Jackson. I have Barlow beating Nicola V. I have Chris Gutierrez beating Kwang Lee. I have Ayana Santos beating Chelsea Chandler, and I have Carl Williams beating Jung Yet Diaz. And those are my predictions for UFC Fight Night Tapura versus Spivak. Now, let's get into our 2 fantasy drafts of the night. And guys, the order is the same as last week. So it's basically Boss, Dally, Wonderful, me. And the first draft we are doing is sponsored by Jerky Pro. So, Boss, what is your all-time, for your number 1 pick, all-time favorite jerky flavor?
Are we choosing jerky from Jerky Pro, or are we just doing flavors?
Flavors.
I'm gonna have to go original. I mean,
Original?
the basic beginning, all time, like that's just natural. That's a great selection. It's original.
Exactly.
Hello? Hello?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
All right, I'm back.
All right, Dally. We are doing a jerky flavor draft, top 5 favorite. What is your selection? Original is off the board.
Let me do teriyaki.
Okay. Okay, teriyaki. Wonderful.
For my number 1, give me pepper.
Oh, good one. Good one. Good one. Good one. Good one. For my back-to-back selections, these are actually my 2 favorites. I'm going with Korean barbecue and going with jalapeno honey.
Ooh.
2 of my favorites. Wonderful. Back up to you.
Give me honey glazed.
Whoa.
Oh, good one. Dally?
I'll take mild.
There you go.
Okay. Boss, back-to-back picks.
I'm gonna go. Man, you guys took a lot of the good ones.
I know.
I'm looking over my list right now. Let's go nacho cheddar.
Oh, you
jerky.
That's a good one.
Oh man. I didn't think anyone was gonna take it.
That's a good one.
Let's go.
I might have to fix my list now.
I know it's not a flavor.
You're muffled.
I know it's not a flavor, but it's a type of jerky. Let me go turkey bacon jerky.
Oh,
that is
good,
so good
one. You took one of mine, actually. Darn it.
Hey, that's those turkey bites.
Facts. Dally, back to you. This is your 3rd selection.
Can I do jalapeno cheddar?
It was already taken.
He just took that.
Ah, damn it.
No, no. I took jalapeno honey.
Oh.
I took jalapeno honey.
And nobody took it.
Yeah, you can take it.
I'll take it.
All right. Wonderful.
I am gonna go with. Shout out to our sponsor, Jerky Pro. Apple cinnamon.
Oh, man, I'm surprised none of you guys took this OG flavor. So with my 3rd selection, give me honey barbecue. Nobody took honey barbecue. I was shocked.
Want honey barbecue. I got honey glazed.
Also, give me garlic parm for my 4th.
Y'all are making me burp. All this garlic and pepper and.
Wonderful. Back up to you.
We're gonna go. I think they just have a normal, just spicy flavor.
Hot.
I think it's just spicy.
It's basically just hot.
Yeah. So
you're going hot.
Yep.
Okay. Dally.
I think he's frozen. Or we lost him. Oh.
Go ahead and give me. Go ahead and give me. Shoot. Just give me barbecue. Just regular barbecue.
Okay. Barbecue's not taken. Okay. Boss, back-to-back picks.
I'm gonna take sweet sriracha.
Oh, you mother trucker.
And
That was actually...
I saw one the other day. I don't know if you guys have it where you're from, but in South Carolina, I saw beef jerky at Walmart that was ketchup flavored, and I want to
I
try
do
it.
not have that.
I want to try it.
Hell, what?
Nope.
Very interesting. I like ketchup.
That's crazy.
I forgot all about this one.
How many more selections do we have, boss?
I have two more selections. Or
I have
more
one.
selection.
I have one more.
Okay. I think I have one more also.
Is it my pick?
No, it's mine.
Oh,
No, it's...
Give me. Shout out to Jerky Pro. Give me the atomic one.
Ooh,
the what?
Even though I
The
probably won't try it
atomic.
'cause that
Ooh.
shit's too hot.
Oh, you wait.
The
We're all
atomic
gonna
one,
try it
the
live.
very hot
And
one.
we're all gonna try it live.
Dude, I'm doing it live. And I'll burn. I will
I won't be
burn.
doing it. I'll pop a blood vessel in my eye again.
You little chicken shit.
Hey, I'll pop a blood vessel in my eye again.
I'll have WebMD up just in case you guys can tell me your symptoms.
Crohn's disease, so I will be instantly heading to the hospital.
Oh yeah. So like, yeah, boss want you really to do it.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, it's me now, right?
Yes, it's you.
Shout out. I'm gonna go with the jerky that's original, but mixed with the cheddar cheese sticks too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay. And with my final selection
I
of
guess
the
it's just beef and cheddar.
beef jerky draft. I don't know if I should go with a wacky flavor or if I should go with a good flavor. You know what? Give me lemon pepper. Lemon pepper.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
And now, top 5 quarterbacks.
Breaking news.
Oh,
Golden State Warriors and Jonathan Kuminga are discussing a contract worth up to $224 million.
Overpay. I'm going to keep saying it. That's an overpay. Oh my gosh, if that happens, that will be one of the dumbest contracts I've ever seen.
He ain't better than Jared Allen.
That's an overpay for sure.
Two different positions, first off.
Exactly. Like, you can't compare Jared Allen.
Jonathan Kuminga has a ring. Jared Allen doesn't.
Exactly. So, okay.
Don't matter.
In this all-time quarterbacks list, they have to be from like your era that we've watched. Also, you can also choose college quarterbacks. And we're doing the same order. Boss, Dally, Wonderful, me. So, Boss,
Okay.
with the first
How many
pick.
how many selections we taking here?
5.
All right. Well, my number one quarterback of all time in my era.
Mm-hmm.
Are we taking our favorites or are we taking our greatest?
It's like an either or. You can do greatest or you can do like your favorite
It's like how we
favorite.
did the wide receivers.
Yes.
Okay.
It's basically how we did the wide receivers.
I'm just going to go greatest first, and then I'll take my favorites
Oh,
later. I know you
okay.
guys don't take them. So I'm going to take LeGoat, Tom Brady.
That was my pick. Dally?
Give me Peyton Manning.
Darn it. Wonderful.
Give me Michael Vick.
Darn it. You took it. It just went 1, 2, 3. Goodbye. Okay. Gal, you're going to hate me for this one. Give me Drew Brees. With my next selection, give me. Oh my God. Give me Big Ben.
Mm.
God
Okay,
damn it.
wonderful.
Give me RG3.
That's what I was going to take with my next pick. God damn. Oh, I'm an idiot. Dally, with your next selection?
Give me, you know what? Give me Cam Newton.
Good one. Good one. Boss, back-to-back picks, and I already know one of them what it is, so.
I'm going to take Patty Mahomes.
Huh?
I love watching Patrick Mahomes.
I'm actually surprised on that one.
I love watching him. He's a good quarterback. Give me Phillip Rivers. I used to love watching Phillip Rivers.
Really? Huh.
Rivers was fun to watch.
Okay. Dally, was your next selection?
Give me Aaron Rodgers.
Mother trucker. Wonderful.
Give me Alex Smith.
Good one.
Wow. That's a surprising one. All right, here I'm going college. Give me Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow was insane watching in college. And also give me Marcus Mariota in college.
There you go.
Ooh, I got a big one for you guys.
Wonderful, you're next.
My last? No, it's not my last.
No.
I have two
You
more.
still yes, you have this one and one more.
My college pick, I am going to be taking a homer, and that's Chase Clement. For the Rice Owls, set multiple records. Technically,
Okay.
best Rice Owls quarterback.
Okay. Dally?
Dally?
All right. I'm taking my boy from Ohio State, Braxton Miller.
Oh, you mother trucker. That's what I was going to take my last selection. Boss, back-to-back picks, and this is your...
Okay. There needs to be a little backstory here so you guys understand why.
Yes.
Growing up, I was a huge Miami Hurricane fan. Met this quarterback when they won the national title. My cousin played for him. Then I got recruited to Florida, became a Florida fan. Now I'm a Dog fan. But I'm taking Ken Dorsey with this next pick. Ken Dorsey was one of my favorite quarterbacks.
He was a great quarterback, but not a great offensive coordinator.
No, he was a great quarterback in college. And then with my fifth pick, I'm going to take my good friend, my common rod, Brad Johnson.
Yep, I knew it.
The only reason I wore number 14.
Exactly. Dally, with your final selection.
All right. This is going to make everybody go crazy here. Give me Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Honestly, I thought you were going to say somebody else.
Facts.
I thought you were going to say Josh Dobbs.
I was not saying
But do you guys have any
God, no.
Do you guys have any honorable mentions before we None?
No.
Wonderful.
I'm not even done with my list.
I know. Sorry, my bad. My
honestly,
bad.
Honestly, Zachary Phelps in the live.
My
I
honorable
do have an
mention
honorable
was
mention.
Baker Mayfield.
If I gotta take an honorable mention, it's Carson Palmer.
Ooh,
That's a good pick.
dude, he's pulling at like my childhood strings right now.
But is it my pick?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this my final pick? Okay.
Yes.
My final pick. Because I really thought he could go the distance, but sadly he retired early before like his career could really go off. Give me Andrew Luck.
Ooh, good one.
I thought Andrew Luck could win a Super Bowl, a couple Super Bowls, but he retired early.
With my final selection, who do I take? Do I go there, or do I go straight option and speed, or do I go with arm talent?
Cardale Jones.
No, it's not Cardell. It's what's his face from? And with my final selection, an honorable mention. Honorable mention is going to what's his face? I can't remember his name. It's gonna bug me, but my fifth and final pick is going to be what's his oh my god. Oh, because I watched him in college and he absolutely torched us. Carson Wentz. Because he okay. I'm not talking about his NFL career, I'm talking about his college career.
He had an amazing college career.
His college career, he won back-to-back national championships. Back-to-back. And literally destroyed us. By combined points, it was 84-12.
Dally, who was your honorable mention?
Baker Mayfield.
Good.
And my honorable mention has to be
Jay Cutler.
Yeah, it is Jay Cutler. That is actually Jay Cutler.
No,
I didn't give my honorable mention. I'm taking Colt Brennan as my honorable mention. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
Ooh, good one.
sure.
Good one.
All right,
guys. Hot takes.
Who
wants to go first?
Who wants to go first, man? Let's wrap it up because I got like 5% left on my phone battery.
Oh, hurry up. All right, Dally, go.
Me too. Mine would have to be, so by the end of this season, this NFL season, the Dallas Cowboys will only re-sign one player, and that is Dak Prescott, and CeeDee Lamb will be traded, and same with Micah Parsons.
Okay.
All right, wonderful.
First hot take. I'm gonna say
Hurry it
Dalton
up because he's at
Kincaid
5.
wins Offensive Player of the Year.
Okay.
And then my second one, my hot take is I'm gonna win our football fantasy.
September 1st, guys. Sign up.
September.
DM any one of us to sign up. I've got names down. We're
And
at
I'm not
29.
afraid.
We got 3 spots left.
Wait, what?
We got 29 people right now. We got 3 spots left.
I'm not even in it. I'm not even in it.
Got your name written down. I haven't created it yet.
Yeah, he isn't created it.
I want to say this too. I'm not afraid to select Luke McCaffrey number 1.
Oh my. Okay. My prediction is, this is kind of a crazy one, but Caleb Williams throws for 3,500 passing yards with 30 touchdowns this season.
All right. I got 2 hot takes, and we'll end the show with shout out sponsors. First hot take: Bucks don't lose a preseason game at all. We don't lose a preseason game at all. Second of all, the Georgia Bulldogs will be the new national champions of next year. Undefeated national champions. That's my hot take.
Okay.
And that's a
Boss,
solid one by Matt right there with that Phil Robertson quarterback.
It's a W.
Boss, you want to shout out sponsors?
Shout out to Jerky Pro. You guys can go use code Wake Up Sports Podcast to get a 5% discount on any of their jerky products. Definitely go check them out, jerkypro.com. Also, shout out to W Energy. It's a powder, comes in a nice container. You guys can put it out with your water, Sprite, whatever you want. No withdrawals. So it's a great product. It's all natural. Definitely go check that out. Also check out SeatGeek. You guys can go sign up to that. Use the code WakeUpSports, and you guys can get $20 off a ticket. So definitely go check that out. This is tonight's show. We'll be back Monday. I got a big guest coming up Monday. The boys don't even know yet. We'll see you guys next time. Monday. What time? What time Monday? 5 o'clock? 6 o'clock?
7 o'clock.
7?
7 Central or 7 Eastern?
7 Eastern.
Eastern.